We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Tonight, a good one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad to have you join us. The punter, Braden Mann, will start this one. Off we go from NRG Stadium. Keaton Mitchell. Still on the move. And he goes all the way for the touchdown. Fireworks to start this night with an opening kickoff return for 6. And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his second miss of the year. And the score stays right where it is. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. The return, here comes Davis. Great job there by the coverage team. They get him down asking for the 12.
Ready? 19 Lions.
Right to the air goes Ward. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he'll be right out of bounds after a gain of 6.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
We give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Left side, caught by Andrews. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good run to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That catch number 40 on the season for him.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance. This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Ward. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. CD, that's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
Good for a Titans first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
ETN ahead after this goal. And not much there. Quick defense, held to no gain.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the gun, here's Ward. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is third down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing, Ward. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield.
Good blocking, and he's in. Travis Etienne, touchdown Titans. 17 touchdowns now on the year. Now for the point after. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So, following the touchdown, the punter, Mann, going to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. On the ground, that is Rashard Smith. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's caught. It's Lambert Smith. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
So, we are through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Titans out to the early lead. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for third and 3. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're trying to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. First down.
this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That'll be intercepted. And he'll be out of bounds, but gives them some breathing room. Up to the 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. He's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
46-yard line.
Here we go.
On first down, Ward. Quick throw, taken in.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand, get into the hands of the receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Now it's Ward. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
And this is going to be incomplete. And great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. They'll run it to start the drive, and here is Smith. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
Down at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. On a throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time. And it'll bring up second down.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative, freeing him up.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
Third down and 3. They'll try to run for it with Smith. And he is going to have a Texans first down. He was able to get it by plenty, too. Gain of 8 on that third and 3.
So it's actually been a really nice job here on backed up offense. So, Mike, when we used to put in backed up offense, the #1 rule, get 1 first down. So mission accomplished there. Then you want to get enough yards that even if you do have to punt, you can flip the field position. So after that second first down, they've got a nice drive going here.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll be taken down after a the 40 now. Here's second down and 7. Shotgun snap, and they'll run it with Smith. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On third down, it's Williams. This pass complete to Jalen Noel. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First down.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
On the handoff, it's Smith. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Second and 8 at the 15-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Williams. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up third and 4. Here's Williams now to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And I think this is just a really good quarterback play. You understand you got 3 points in your pocket. Don't try to be a hero on third down and make the perfect pass. Throw it away, and at the end, just come away with points on this drive. It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
Come on, track him 60. Track 60, track 60. Corey, 70.
On first down, it's Ward. Laying out, and he made that catch. What a play. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here as the clock will stop at 37 seconds to play in this first half.
70 range, 70 range. Here we go, here we go. 60 Vikings, 60 Madden.
Now, first down throw for Ward. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Back to throw is Ward. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing again is Ward. That's deep for the back of the end zone. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around. but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And third down coming up.
65 catch.
To the air again. Ward. That's swung out to ETN. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down. No issues there. This one is good. And the Titans get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
So chances are, I don't think this field goal is going to ultimately decide the outcome of the game. But I promise you, Mike, they got a couple seconds here to defend. They'll kick this ball off. But when they run into that tunnel for halftime, going in with the lead, there's going to be some guys feeling pretty good about their chances coming out of the break.
Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now, as this one is in the air. Here's Smith to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Their own 23-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10.
Liking 18. Go.
Off play action, it's Ward. That's complete to ETN. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play. But put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's second and 2.
Bronco 80. 18, tied in.
Out of the gun, Ward. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That is catch number 60 for the season.
10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll run. It's ETN. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 9.
Hot 70, hot 70. Ready,
From the gun, here's Ward. Throw to the left side, caught by Andrews. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That one's good for 29.
First and 10.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
70 Lions.
On first and 10, Ward. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
The career's more at stake when you win your prom. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Pat! Cougar 19!
The play clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long.
Cowboy 80!
Here's Ward. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Living in this on the ground with Smith. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
He was brought down to the 28-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
9 yards to go.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And this ball incomplete on third down.
Intended for number 50.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Davis to return it. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Ready, set. Get it. 60.
Throwing is Ward. He'll drop this for ETN. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
To the left side here. Caught by Addison. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. It's 3rd and 4.
19 side, 19, 6, 19 side, 19 side.
To throw is Ward. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. This one is caught by Addison. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 13 yards. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Titans first down.
On first down, Ward. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cup 19, Cup 19.
On second down, here's Ward. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. Fourth quarter coming up here on Christmas night. And Monday Night Primetime continues after this.
Okay,
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Ward to throw again. That is brought in at the 10. And the Titans are going to be set up first and goal. Tackle made at the 9.
Big time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
They'll run it here with ETN. Mark down the 6.
A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
Second and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal.
It's now fourth down and goal.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Texans first down.
Now a run on 1st down. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8. Setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
On 3rd down, here's Smith. They'll bring him down right at the 35, and that is good enough. They pick up the 1st down.
A gain of 9
I
yards.
really like this play call here, Mike, on 3rd down. Yes, it is the 4th quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Throw on the run is complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
Another Texan.
That pass play good for 22. 1st down for Houston.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
the defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Texans. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Panthers.
Now Etienne. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
Here we go. Go.
Here's Etienne. finds an alley to the 35. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 35 yards.
Well, that's a heck of a 1-2 punch right there, and that's something that every offense stresses. The ability to be equally effective run and pass on any given snap. They follow up the successful pass play with a big explosive run.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. On play action, it's Ward. And he's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here's Smith to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Williams gonna look to throw it on first down. A throw right side, pulled in by Noah. And he's gonna be brought down up past the 45. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That one caught by Noah. He's to the 15, and it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play right after the catch.
He'll swing that out wide, and he is in. The risk pays off. They take the lead here in the final moments of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return, here comes Davis. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
This is first and 10. From the gun, here's Ward. His pass right side, caught by Lamb.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Out of the gun, Ward. Moving to his right. He's going to let one fly for Addison. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it's going to bring up third down.
Hold it ready.
Shotgun snap for Ward. That swung out to Etienne. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. So wind up a turnover on down. From the 35. and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done. So it's a win here for the Texans. And it will be a very